Good morning, friends. Welcome to the United Traders Day Trading TV. It's Tuesday. It feels like Monday because of the public holiday here, but it's Tuesday the 21st of May. Yeah, the next 2 hours dedicated to the London opening. Hopefully there will be some more action. A lot more action than yesterday, but we cannot know. So let's have a look at it. Good morning, Rashid. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in again. Also, thanks for all the people joining in and also the people having, using the recorded sessions. So let me bring up everything here. Hopefully, let's switch the screens. Let's take out the banner. Hello tool. No banner, please. So yeah, here we are. The banner is out. Yeah, trading yesterday was a relatively calm trading day. We have had the London session and the New York session. Finally, we made some pips. Not too much, but a few around. Well, let's have a look. Yesterday's trades. The 20th of May. Roughly 30 pips, I think. Yeah, we have been trading micro lots all the time, so the amount of money, that was my coffee pot. Thanks God, I have not crashed it. So, yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, 33 pips in yesterday. So, in terms of pip, not a bad day, even with this relatively slow trading sessions. Yeah, let's have a look into what I've done. I want to show you that because for one simple reason. Yeah, the 1 minute chart. I do not want to show you all the trades. Does not make too much sense. I just want to show you something. And this was my afternoon trading session or late night trading session, local time here, and we have been going up. And my idea was, I think you have you know it already. We will not close out a trading day at a high. So at this moment in time, we have been going for new highs. Let me zoom out so that you can have a better idea about how the trading day was looking. It was going up all the time, and then we have been going for new highs here, and wherever the high could have been, it was very clear to me it will not close out at the high. It will go back. So I was scaling in into my shorts. So now we can zoom in again. Oops. So I was scaling in. Okay, I was thinking maybe that is the high, so we should expect to go down 25 pips at least. So it was going down. I have been taking profits. Then it was going up some more. So it was relatively clear to me that it will go close to the round number, and then once again it will not close out at the high. So I was scaling in into my short. Yeah, and I was trading, taking profits here, and then I was going to bed. So I could have been staying a little longer to make another 3 or 4 pips or whatever, but you can trade that, friends. That is all I want to show you. This simple approach that we never will close out a day. No, never say never. 95% of time we do not close out a trading day at an extremum. So it is an easy trading to go in short, following the momentum, scaling in slowly or re-averaging slowly. So I was having the idea in mind, or the option in mind, that it could be a fully fledged stop hunt, so that it could have been going up another 10 or 15 or 20 pips before coming down. And yeah, that is how I've traded it. and it made me. Rashid may remember we have closed out the New York session with 10 pips or something, 12 pips I think. So I have made another 20 pips out of this here only with micro lots. So, and that is really easy trading. Okay, if the New York late night is not in your daylight time window, and it is something you have to stand up very early or in the middle of the night, okay. But for me, it's possible to trade it, and yeah, it makes easy money. Yeah, that's it regarding yesterday. I try to give you the idea what you can make out of that. I have quit the idea about building robots, but with this trading idea, even a robot can do that, I think. But no, there is. I feel tempted to go to spend some time on setting up an extremum fade out trader for the last few hours of the GMT day, GMT based trading day. But no, not another experiment or adventure to spend some time on. Hey Ray, nice to see you. Okay, here we are. The news. I have checked it. You remember yesterday I was stating the speech from Mr. Evans. It may not be a market mover, but finally it was a little bit different because Mr. Evans, if I got him right, yeah, let's bring up the headlines from his speech. How to do that best? Let's filter for Evans. Oh, so we have to go back to yesterday's news. Just a second. Here we are. Let's zoom in so it's easier for you to read. I'm not sure if I have got him completely right, but finally he was giving some hints that he sees some chance that the QE tapering, the reduction of QE, may take a little longer. And so the event, Central Bank Day tomorrow, the Bank of Japan, and the testimonial of Mr. Not Evans, Bernanke, and the Capitol Hill, and also the FOMC minutes. The expectations that have delivered the strengthening dollar, the little dollar bull trend during the past few days, it is weakening because there are coming up some doubts that it may take a little longer than expected. So, and that was something that we have been seeing since the market has restarted trading on Sunday. So at the moment it is playing perfectly into my idea that we may drift up till tomorrow, and then with the testimonial and the FOMC minutes we may go strong. For now my idea is down, so that this little up move from yesterday and yeah, maybe today we see a continuation of this up move, could be reversed then. But at the moment everything is in sync with this trading idea, but that is more the midterm game plan, and we have to train to spot that right. At the moment I'm not there. I do not have enough experience to do that, and you never know what these politicians and big hats are doing there. So let's see. So this morning you see our Asian range, we have been drifting up. We have been playing around 2 times or approaching 2 times the 129 level, and once again it seems we are rejected and going down some more. But yeah, let's give it some more time. So let me pull up a little longer lasting chart. This is the hourly, euro dollar hourly. It has to run this hourly candle in another 30 minutes, so it's relatively early to give a judgment about this shape. But if so, then my bias for the next hour, 30 minutes or an hour would be downwards, short euro dollar. So let's have a look at the 15 minute. So we are a little more close to reality. So yesterday we have been drifting, swinging up. Yesterday the complete day was having a trading range of 50 pips something. Let's have a look. No, it seems I'm very wrong with this. Thanks to this final up move, it was around 80 pips, but for a relative long time, I think it was true already, or still for New York lunchtime and the early afternoon session, we have been in a range of 50 pips, and then we have been going up with this move here. So finally we have seen a range of 80 pips, and we have tested this 129 level 3 times so far. This 15-minute candle here, or this one here, is going to close in a few seconds, 30 seconds, so it looks down. If so, I will go down. Having the idea of the major game plan that it might go up till tomorrow before BigFoot may switch it down, if I know I have a trading time of 1 hour or 1.5, I take the direction of the next swing, not the direction of my main trading idea, because my main trading idea may show up in 2 or 3 or 4 hours again, but I have to make some pips before that, so I take the next swing, the next 15-minute swing. So let's give it a try. A nice closed candle there. From the Asian, so yeah, oh, I'm in short. Yeah, sometimes the market is catching me before I've done or finished my daily trading startup routine. So yeah, now I'm in. Accidentally, more or less, I was too impulsive with this because I have not done my little meditation, but we will do that. Let me sum up the news. Mr. Evans, as mentioned already, and the Asian markets have been mostly closing the session with small losses. So the sentiment is not that positive, and something that could be read very easily from the media. We are waiting for Mr. Bernanke. Thanks to Mr. Evans, Mr. Williams, to Mr. Bernanke himself, there is no clear picture about what the Fed is going to do, or what the Fed is going to do. It might be clear they are reducing QE finally, but we have no idea anymore about the timeline. So someone is expecting it already for summer. A few others are expecting it for the end of year, and there's another group expecting it in the next year. So we have to wait. Okay, but let's go into the 2 minutes that make the difference. Let me prepare all this. So yeah, the interesting part, I am using I'm using always the same music, because maybe you have heard something about conditioning. So if you go with me through this little exercise with this 2 minutes of meditation, so if we are well trained, that means if we are doing so for several times, oops, sorry, let me let's say for a month or 2 or 3, even if we hear the music, then Skyfall from this theme from the most recent James Bond, we are able to calm down. We are able, the meditation is going more or less automatically then, because we are conditioned to this music. So sorry, I'm not willing to manipulate you in some way, but for me it makes much sense to do it that way. So I do not need all these instructions anymore, what to focus on and how to calm down. Whenever I will hear this music played on an acoustical guitar, yeah, that will lead me to my setup for trading. But let's go into that for a minute or two. Yeah, back to reality, back to trading, back to the here and now. But this morning I was thinking twice what should be the topic to focus on, and once again I've chosen something that is very important to me, maybe not so important to you. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you know. Stick to what works for you. And I was having yesterday's late night trading action in mind. The moves that I've shown you already, scaling into the short, having the nearly sure knowledge that it will turn. So you can have always the sure knowledge the market will turn. It is not going in a straight line. It is always going in swings. But this time it was about the extremum of the day and the reversal, the fade out of the extreme values. 25 pips, sometimes 15. Yeah, that was what I was focusing on. Do what you know and stick to it, and be disciplined. Yeah, let me do that again. That's it. So, the wake up. Back in the here and now, back in real time, live trading. Yeah, what do I know about trading? I have a lot of experience, so what can I make out of that? I'm short. You remember I was entering short based on this 15-minute pattern here. Let's have a more close look to that, into that. But I have to say, even with a more closer look, zooming in a little, the piercing of the round number, this following down candle, it was looking like there might be a little swing down before maybe going up some more. But it depends on. What I try to do now is, you see the moving average here in the background, and you know the approach. to use it as a kind of balance line. So it could be that we are going down some more. So I'm short, so everything is fine. Maybe we are going close to this low here. If so, if we are turning with a higher low here, then let me change the color. There is a good chance that we see an up move again with some momentum close to the round number, and maybe stop hunting something there above. But let's see. That was my idea, to see potential swing down here with the next 1 or 2 15-minute candles. The opening 20 minutes away from now, so let's wait. So my music. Oops. So, yeah, by the way, I love to have some discussions with you. So yesterday Rashid was asking some things. Maybe someone else has a question or two and wants to know something about this way of trading, or maybe wants to have a second opinion about an issue, a problem, or some uncertainty in his trading. So please let me know. It's quite easy. Use the chat window on the live stream page, or just try to get into the show using Skype or an email. Everything's possible. And from next week on, yeah, we can try to have a voice chat as well. I have to play around with the technique. It's not difficult, but there are two steps we have to go through if you want to get into this, or into my live trading room here with a Skype voice chat. It's not difficult, but we have to follow these steps, otherwise the sound quality will be awful. Much trading. Yeah, not sure if someone of you have had the chance to check out the YouTube channel. At least the quality there is much better than what we have in the live stream archive itself. So I prefer to review my videos in the YouTube channel. But of course it depends also on your bandwidth on your side. It's not Monday, even if I feel like Monday because of public holidays here yesterday, but the market seems to be in the Monday mode as well. It's not too much action there. So let's talk about the trade. We are in short, and the main topic I have is I want to feel relaxed and not in any kind of pressure while trading. So I'm in with a micro lot. What does that mean? Micro lot, 10 cents per pip. So in case price is going up, so that means I'm going into a loss. So let's have a look on a longer lasting chart what we have ahead. Possible resistance areas that may deliver some opportunities to turn. Yeah, from last Thursday we have something. Let's have a closer look into that. Yeah, of course we are still fighting with this round number here. So this is the closest resistance level I see. Then we have seen a level here. You can, it's also given by the action on Wednesday. It's a typical stop hunt area, 10 to 15 pips above the round number. Then we have something also supported from the Wednesday, Tuesday and the Thursday action, a level roughly here. And then we have to zoom out a little more, but maybe that's enough to see. If the momentum to the upside is increasing, we have to go into more details to try to spot some more potential resistance levels on Tuesday and Monday last week. But for now I think it's enough. So for the next 50 levels we have 3 potential resistance areas, 3 potential rejection areas, and these areas serve for me to send in if the momentum is right. The momentum is still the main decision maker for me, and if the momentum is right, I think I will send in additional levels to rescue my bleeding short position then. But for now, no need. We are more or less, we have not moved. We're down 1 pip, and that is more or less the spread I have. Oh, my phone is ringing. Very surprising. So, give me a second. I think I have to service this call. I do not know who it is. Just a second. So, thanks for waiting. It was my wife. Surprisingly. It was not surprising that my wife is calling me up, but that there was no number shown in the display of my phone, so I was not aware who it was. Okay, yeah, back to trading. Of course, we have some major support levels as well. You see. What is support? What is resistance? I can only tell you what support and resistance is for me. Support and resistance is a turning point. If you go back in history, and I prefer to do it on the 5-minute, if I'm running with my price into an area where I have nothing on my landscape here, then I go back to the 15-minute and very rarely on the 1 hour chart, the hourly chart. But support and resistance is just a turn of price. It's just that simple as that. So, and of course the most recent turns of price are much more relevant than the turns of price at a certain level you have seen last month or maybe a year ago. So I have my problems with all these guys going back on a weekly chart and spotting all this possible resistance area that are also in this price. So for the moment, the trading range we have, or the let me draw it a little bit different. Basically, I have scaled my 5-minute chart in a way that I have roughly 120 pips from the top to the bottom here. That is roughly 120 pips. So this is my trading range. So everything that is relevant for me is inside this 120 pips, and I try to have the recent price more or less in the middle, so I have roughly 60 pips above and 60 pips below. That is what I'm interested in. And of course you have in this trading range also turning points from a week back, from 2 months back, from a year back. But please tell me, why should this level from a year back or a month back be more important than what we have seen most recently in the market? This turn has shown that today, only a few hours back, there was some support. There have been orders, there have been buying interest in euros, or the people do not want to sell their dollars at a lower price than that. So that is the most recent information in the chart. So why should I have a look a week or 2 weeks or a month back? Do you get the idea? Yes, I hope so. If not, please let me know. So that is true for support areas, that is true also for resistance areas. And that is why I usually do not have a look at the daily or the hourly, only if I'm running out of information here on my landscape. So for example, if we are drawing a low below Friday's low, let's why through many explanations if we can have a picture on. This here is Friday's low. And Friday's low, we have been not at this price level since the beginning of April this year. So if we are going lower than that, of course, then I have to go back to the beginning of April to get an idea about potential other additional support levels. But as long as we have yesterday's levels, as long as we have Friday's levels, as long as we have today's levels, why should I consider charts going back for 2 months? But okay. Yeah, I try to keep it really simple, and everything that is not necessary I try to skip. So, and at the moment we have to keep in mind that we may have a turning point here based on this low, and based on this idea, remember, and even to build up my positive mindset, I'm taking this 4 pips. Yeah, pip man. So because the market is slow, we have an average 3.5 pips for the last few 5-minute candles. In average, the size of the candles have been very, very small. So we have a slow market. Hopefully the market will speed up in 10 minutes or so when the London Stock Exchange and the Frankfurt Stock Exchange has opened. So, but let's see. So far, for me, everything was fine to go down to this resistance, and I was saying this reversal may serve for 1, 2 or 3 15-minute candles, and have a look at the 15-minute chart. Once again, something that is relatively easy to spot. It's not magic. Why? These 2 candles, these 2 candles, yes, here it is. This candle and this. That was the reversal pattern, and I was thinking, okay, maybe we are going down some more, but already the next candle was showing momentum is fading, and the most recent candle, going in another 7 minutes, has already some wick at the bottom side. Of course it can turn, and we can pierce the daily pivot line, for example, retest this low here. And I have drawn you already my preferred scenario, having a retest of this level, so we are building a higher low before going up again. But I do not know, so I have taken it out. In case momentum is increasing, I may redeploy, or I'm waiting for the turning point to go long. And why do I prefer to go long with the next? Because of my basic trading idea that till tomorrow we may see an updrift. So of course it's a rough guesstimation of mine. I have not read their game plan, the BigFoot's game plan. So how can I know? I do not know. The only thing I know is, in case I'm very wrong with that, I'm able to rescue my position. And something that is also true, without a major statement of a big hat, and at the moment the big hats in the US are more important and they're still sleeping. So the London session, we may not, we usually have not expect an American big hat to talk about QE. So the London session is safe of that. So during the New York session the picture is changing, so maybe there's someone coming up. So at the moment we have to fear news from Europe or maybe somewhere else in Asia, but the main topic is QE, US QE. So, and the last statement we have gotten yesterday was Mr. Evans, and according to my opinion he was giving some doubts that the QE reduction might be set soon. So let's see. Yeah, that is why I love trading. It is, yeah, from my point of view, it's superior to chess, and I love to play chess. I have never been a very experienced chess player. My brother-in-law he's really cool in that, but he is an investor, more or less. He's not a trader, an investor. So he's in Warren Buffett mode. He's investing in stocks. That is fine, and he's making good profits more or less every year. But he's a really long-term investor, not a trader. That's okay. Everything that makes money is fine. So the hourly candle, 4 minutes for this. Also the market opening in 4 minutes. Let us check the hourly if there is a potential pattern that these guys may wish to finish with their candle painting. Yeah, to be honest, if they bring the price a little more down, we have the beginning of a reversal, maybe. The next steps, the next steps may go down some more then. Yeah, as I've said, I would love to see some action with this pivot line, maybe to break down, but that would be surprising for me. But finally I have to trade that then. But I would love to see something like that. You know my basic idea, and I want to go up some more, and tomorrow then I want to break down big. Thanks to Mr. Bernanke and his testimonial and the FOMC. And breaking down some more. But I'm running out of screen, so but let's see. Three minutes. We have not had a detailed look at the stock market, the DAX future, but we have not missed anything because there's not happened anything. A very tight range so far, a very tight range since New York late night. Okay, during the beginning of Asia, the DAX is not traded. It has started trading again for today an hour ago, but no information from there. Usually if you see the 4-hour benchmark going more or less horizontal, there is nothing you can use from it. The last minute is running. If they're pushing it down strongly, yeah, no, forget about that. The thought I was having, it does not make some sense, I think. So I keep it for my own. By the way, do you remember this nice action, the last 2 minutes and the reversal pattern we have seen on Friday? Was it Friday? Really? Thursday or Friday, New York session. Have that in mind if you are thinking about the last 2 minutes of a candle, and have that in mind also if you are thinking about how they are showing their face, what they want to do with the market. Because with this push up, this hammer they have drawn for us, you remember what I'm talking about? Let me bring it up. Market is relatively calm at the moment. I think it was Friday, yeah. And here's an hourly chart, so let's... Oh, there, the hourly candle has closed. It could lead to some more down, but of course, of this low market, we can expect to see some overlap. So there should, in the next hour, and that is exactly what we are trading. If you want to go short, you can follow the momentum immediately. So though not to miss something, send in a scout now, and maybe because of the overlap of this upcoming or building new hourly candle, there will be some up move, but then you can scale in. It is not very likely to see it breaking down without return. I expect a 30% overlap because market is slow. Have a look what the last few candles have been doing there. They have an overlap of more than 30%. Yeah, the candle I'm talking about, the 15-minute candle, the hourly candle. Friday, you remember, we have been waiting here for this piercing of the round number, the little stop hunt, and finally, exactly, that was it, the candle they have drawn perfectly. Then they have been accumulating some more contracts here on the short side, and then they have been going into the weekend with an up move of 25 or 30 pips to go into the, oh come on computer, into the Asian and Sunday startup range. Then this up move, I hope you remember that, it was very impressive, and that is exactly what you have to look for, and this gives you an idea. With this up move, it was clear not to see a lower low, but it was clear, I was stating that in the Friday session, that we may see some down piercings to trap some more contracts before finally going into the weekend. And that is true as well. We may expect some up move based on the overlap of the candles that we can expect if we have the last 3 or 4 hourly candles in mind. And then have a look at the 1 minute, or track the 1 minute to see if we are getting close to the end of that. But I'm really pondering about going long now and not to continue my short idea. Let's see. I do not have to be, or I do not need to do the decision right now. If you feel you need some more time, you cannot be sure. There's no need to put the position on right now. You have all the time, maybe 3 days to wait for something, but at least enough time to have a look at the 1 minute to see if we're, for example, able to break up through this potential resistance level here. And then if you're still not sure if we are able to break also through this, only a few pips away, and if you're still not clear, if you do not feel well with going long or short with any of these two directions, don't enter. Why? So the moving average, we are at this level now. I have my fingers on the keyboard, but I have not done the decision if short or long. It's really interesting situation. Should we go with the DAX? So it should be long. Long would be also in line with my rough guesstimation about a potential game plan of the BigFoots. But how should I describe that? From what the way it usually looks like, if we think it should go up some more, we should have a retest here in this area. I cannot imagine that they have trapped all the contracts they need to make big money, cartloads of money with bringing up the market. So it should go down first before maybe going up during New York session then, but unfortunately I'm still not a big boy. I'm doing my best growing this 1K account to become a big boy, but I'm not there. Yeah, at the moment I'm checking the DAX. If it was just an up move before going down, the sentiment from Asia was negative. There have not been some, I do not know about any scheduled news here in Germany. Also no data from about the economy. So yeah. Range trading, or for the stock market I'm expecting a range trading or a down drift. Nothing strong. Always when I use the word drift, that's an indication that I do not expect a strong move. It's sliding. The price is drifting or sliding up or down. So yeah, the same we have seen during this session. If the price is going that way, I consider it as drifting or sliding. It's not a move. "50 minutes to go, so I have to take into consideration that there are only 50 minutes left to make something with this trading session. I scale into a long, I think. I'm going the risk, hoping or sticking to my plan that there might be a reversal. So I'm in with a long scout, friends. 1 micro lot long. Let's see. So I've started with the short, based on this reversal pattern. Yesterday I was talking with Rashid how successful is a reversal pattern and how many percent of reversal patterns are working out finally. So I was saying a reversal pattern is only a reversal pattern if it works out finally, but we have to take into consideration not to stay too long according to these reversals. What I'm doing here is reversal spotting for swings, 15-minute or 5-minute swings. So as you have seen here, it may last for 1 or 2 more candles, then there is a chance of a few more pips. So I'm not talking about reversal from the euro bulls to the dollar bulls for the next 2 days or something. It is just for this swing, and because if the market is slow, the swings are also very small. So the key is the reversal spotting in itself is very easy, but we should not overstay or give it too much wide. It may deliver the direction only for the next 10 minutes. Or the next 5 pips. Depends on if there is strong volatility in the market or not. So, and that is something let's talk about me. I do not know about you, but I know very well about me. And I was tending to overstay such a reversal. So I was so happy that I have it right. top and bottom picking, because it's, according to the gurus in the markets, it's not possible to pick top and bottoms, highs and lows. According to my experience, it's very easy to do, so why not? But I was so happy that I was having such a top right that I was thinking short, 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 and not recognizing that the market has delivered already in a reversal pattern on the bottom side to create the next upswing. And that is the major problem I see. But oops, have a look at the DAX. I'm long. I'm in a small profit, 1 pip. But how I do not know how strong the correlation is today with this stock and the euro dollar, because we have not seen any strong moves so far. But at least it is not really helpful if the stock market is going down that strong. Well, let's see if it is going to find an support as well. The stock market is behaving as expected. The Asian market was more or less going down. The major markets have closed with a small loss, so how could it be that we have some so positive sentiment in Europe? I do not know about any reason, so that is okay so far that they are going down as well, but it seems the down momentum of the stock market is reflected in an up momentum of the euro dollar, so let's see. Once again, also if I'm expecting to go up some more, I have still not quit the idea that we may see a test of the low, so I'm not sure about staying in this position even if you let me draw that, even if we are going up some more and then going for the test of this low before going up. Why should I spend this profits on the way down only based on the expectation that we may see an higher low here, for example? So maybe I'm taking, oops, sorry, I'm taking the profit and re-enter a little lower then. I take every profit I have. Usually. There are some exceptions, but for example, yesterday trading the New York session, I was in profit already 6 pips, 5 pips or something, but I was having a large drawing in front of my chart, so I was not aware that the price was going against me, so I had to stay a little longer, and I have been overstaying the high of this swing. Yeah, but okay, the DAX, there we have seen some position adjustments. It was going down and now it seems to turn. It's in 5-minute candle. Yeah, we are in the 15-minute candle is going to close in 2.5 minutes, so let's pay attention, close attention to the action in on the 15-minute candle. If they want to turn it in an inverted hammer, for example, that is possible, very easy for them, especially in a very tight market so far. So I have my finger on the keyboard to take profit. In terms, I'm able to spot that we are going down strongly. One and a half minute. Oh, do we have checked the Forex Factory calendar for some news? Let's wait till this candle has closed, or till I have done something with the position. I've taken this 4 pips, better than nothing, so overall we have made already, oh, that's yesterday. Let's switch to today. Yeah, 8 pips roughly. The Forex Factory calendar. Sorry. Forgotten once again about that. Yeah, at least I was having a look at that. We have had some German number, the producer price index PPI. It was below expectation, slightly below. Then we have some news for the UK, the pound, and then there's something during New York session. Once again, a FED member is, an FOMC member is speaking. And one more. So yeah, there might be some input from the New York session in regards of the timeline of the QE tapering. But for the euro itself, no news on schedule. Here, this, once again, we have been talking about these numbers here. Numbers. I'm talking about these 3 lines here. The numbers, the deposit facility the major banks are using, giving the money overnight to the ECB, these numbers are very small and they are not changing at all. So this is showing me that there is no change in mood, or that there is no increase of the panic level in Europe. At the moment there is no panic in Europe. There was a statement, I'm not sure, it was a big head of the European Parliament. He was no, it was the ex-Prime Minister of Italy, Mr. Monti. He was saying that the crisis in Europe is largely over. So I don't think it's largely over, but at the moment we do not have any recent issues. We have to do a lot of work here. We have to go from the austerity mode into slow growth now. But there is no major issue showing up at the moment. Hopefully it will stay that way. Well, let's see. So we have taken a few pips long. I still stick with the general idea for today. Maybe we need to wait for the New York boys that it should drift upwards, north direction. Weakening of the dollar based on the idea that the QE measures could take a little longer, or stay fully fledged a little longer than we have been hoping last week, based on Mr. Williams and Mr. Bernanke himself. So for me, continuation of the upswing of the 15-minute on this 15-minute chart, or start of a downswing on the 5. And if there is a downswing, I'm going to scale in long again. The momentum is not strong in any of these 2 directions, so that in fact means it is not important for you if you're long or short for the next few hours. And if the price is going up without me, okay. Maybe. The DAX has drawn a start of or 2 candles already. The down candle, the hammer are already there of an upcoming potential reversal pattern, so we have to wait for the most recent 5-minute candle. Yeah, at the moment it looks like we may see a little swing down first. But okay, we are close to the moving average. I have to do only one decision. Do I really want to go long during this London session once again? Yes or no? If so, I think I should send in the scout, and maybe I have to do some re-averaging work, but I should do it then. But you may not like it, but the only thing I can deliver at the moment is a statement. It feels not right at the moment. But this feel, I know, that is nothing you can get onto yourself. You may have very different feeling, but I cannot give you some more detailed information about that at the moment, because it is just true. It feels not right. Maybe it is different in 1 minute or 30 seconds. I'm still checking here the DAX, up or down. It was a beginning of a reversal pattern, but there's another. Can you see that? Let me zoom in. The reversal pattern was this down candle, the big down candle, and this strong wick. So two candles of usually a 3 candle based pattern, but the third candle is a candle of hesitation. It is closed already, and we are in this ongoing candle at the moment, so not that sure if it will turn out in a way like this. .4 pips in average. So that gives you an idea that we are slow. Standard market should have 8 to 12 pips in average. We have 4.4. I'm using this information if a market is slow or fast for my risk. If you're in a slow market, of course you can say to make some pips in a very small range you have to trade very aggressive, but no, please not. The main goal is to keep your account safe, and if you are trading big exposure on a small range, and price will not stay for too long in a small range, so you have to expect a breakout to one side. Let's say you have an idea about that, 51% for one direction, 49% for the other, but in case you're wrong with a big exposure then, so the snowball, the avalanche is growing really fast. So my way, using the information that we are very slow in the market for 4.5 pips now, is to trade small, so that in case we are breaking up in 5 minutes or an hour or in an hour, I do not want to get caught with too strong exposure on the wrong side. And for me it's 50-50. If it is going up or down, at least for my risk calculation, I consider it as 50-50 most of the time. So I have to have a position size that gives me the ability to survive a 50 pip sudden breakout against me. And that's the reason why I do not trade too small ranges really aggressive. Too much risk. Whoa. Oh, it's a mail, but not from some of you guys. Ramon Ramirez is sending me. He wants to make 400 pips per week for me. Let's have a look into it. Finally, a real Forex indicator with over 89% winning trades. A simple Forex trading indicator, entries and exits. It produces up 400 pips per week with a small drawdown. This is the one you don't want to miss. Yeah, thank you, Ramon. No, I'm not doing some ads here. It is just interesting to see what since I've started to give my email address here on this United traders, day trading TV, I'm getting more and more of this junk mails with all these holy grail indicators making me rich tomorrow. Thanks friends, I do not need some help. I will not be rich tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow with my way of trading. And that is true for could be true also for you. So Rashid, I hope you have changed your internal thinking fund. You hope you will be there to, you're sure you will be there. It's important, it makes a difference. Yeah, having this YouTube channel, I will set up a playlist with some of my favorite YouTubes about psychology, and there is a guy named Robin Williams. Robin? No, not Robbie Williams. That's a Tony Williams. Anthony Williams. Tony Williams, and he has helped me a lot. At the beginning of this year, he was giving so many hints, and one of his statements is, if you want to evolve, if you want to develop yourself in a positive way, raise your standards and do it now. Raise your standards means please just start thinking that you want to be a little better, but do not think in an abstract way like I'm rephrasing it at the moment. I want to be a little better. Give you concrete targets. Raise your standards. You want to go. You want to improve your physical fitness, for example. Don't do it saying, okay, I want to improve my physical fitness till the end of year. Just start and say, okay, every second day I'm going running, jogging for 1 hour every second day, and just do it. So raise your standards and do it. Do not make this glossy plans that usually they tend to start tomorrow. So if you have a plan that starts tomorrow, you know already deep inside of you how successful this plan will be. Raise your standards, so believe in yourself. Yeah, reading, I was talking about reading these glossy magazines about wealthy people and what they do, and how they enjoy their life and about their life standard. That was one way I have raised my standard. And yeah, when I was having really trouble after being several years not too successful or not successful at all in trading, I needed something to build up my belief, to have a picture to go for. If you think in an abstract way, okay, I will make my money out from living, but you have no concrete or detailed target, it's difficult. We love to have targets. I know when I was doing sports in a very engaged way, running the 5,000 meters or the 10,000 meters, it was always the guy in front of me. That was my target, and after half of a round in the stadium, I caught him. And then the next guy. Okay, so based on that, I should have won all the races I was in, but no. There's some limitations, but over the month, over the years, I was getting stronger, and yeah. At the end of the race, there had not been too many people in front of me finally, so, and the target was always the guy in front of me. I was not thinking, let's win the race or let's run your new record time, personal record time. Take this guy in front of you. Raise your standards. Yeah, I will set up this playlist. And yeah, if you have some time, you can spend 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours listening to him. He's a great guy. At least he is talking my language, my way of thinking, and he's able to catch me, to grab me, and to push me forward. So yeah, market is going without me. 30 seconds. Let's have a close look at the wick at the 15-minute chart. The beginning of the downswing, maybe. So let's wait 10 seconds. Yeah, while waiting, having said, or having just a second. I need to find something here. Let me check for him. There's a very special video I have in mind from Tony Robbins. I think it was Tony Robbins. He's also speaking about fear and all this. So here it is. Let me I give it in the chat window, and here it is. It's his very personal New Year message. 36 minutes. 36 minutes. It's a very interesting. It's really cool, this guy. Okay, the downswing. The DAX seems to build a bottom here, so the 1 minute at the moment we're having some support, but it looks like it will be broken soon. Have a look here at the 1 minute candles going down here strongly. Zooming in. Strong candle, strong candle showing weakness. Cool. And this candle downwards. Oops. What is wrong with my keyboard? Once again, it's looking down, and here's the breakdown. So, and I'm going to scale in now. I'm long, knowing that we are going down some more. Ideally, I'm hoping for this scenario that we have been talking about several times already this morning. I want to see it going down here, but I do not know, and if we are going that low before maybe breaking up. So that is my idea. So I'm in case we are breaking up immediately. I'm going to scale in on the way down, re-averaging several times, trying to follow the price and trying hopefully to be able to get very close to the bottom. In case we are really breaking down, I have to keep my exposure in check so that I'm not, let's zoom in a little, that I'm able to survive 100 pips against me without getting too close to my risk limit of 5%. So let's see. For my taste, and reverse to the upside is too early. It's a strong down candle here on the 5 at least. Looking for similarities. The way the market is moved, the way the market is moving, it is looking somehow similar most of the time. Okay, there are variations of the theme, but compare this situation with exactly this one here. So far we have seen this candle, this down candle, and before it should go up we need to see something like that. That is not there, so there should be a little more down momentum to draw that. That is what I do all the time. That is what my pattern recognition system in my head is doing. I'm comparing what I see most recently on the chart with what I've seen during the past few years on the charts, and so I have some internal feeling, some internal ranking of how likely is it to see a turn right now, and how likely is it that we need something else. Finally, you never know, but the things you know best are the things that happen most often in the market. That is how our neural networks are trained. So I think we should see a little more down before going up finally. My long-term upwards at least is... The DAX is not working against me, let's put it that way. It is not really supportive, because I do not know exactly about the correlation today. I have not paid too much attention to that. At least the last few 5-minute candles I can say. It is not too strong, and maybe a negative correlation for some reasons. But let's see. At the moment we are focusing on this 5-minute candle. We are trying to get an idea about this 5-minute candle on the 1-minute chart. And on the 1-minute chart, of course, we have this potential support here. And according to my feeling how the move has to look like, an upward move could be possible, building railroad tracks, building an outside reversal bar here completely, but usually we have something like this candle here building the hammer. In case we are looking for a reversal from a down to an up turn. So the DAX may find some resistance with the moving average here. Let's wait. Is there anything on the hourly? Yes, it is. 20 minutes for the hourly. It may support a down move. Yeah, I have to confess, it may support a down move. So I have to ponder about. I'm trading for the next 20 minutes, most probably. Then I'm scaling out. So longer term it looks down, but don't forget this dark blue lines are 100 pips from 128 to 129, so we are talking about 40 pips at the moment, so it's not a big deal. If we are back to normal, we should see a range of 100 to 130 pips a day. Yesterday we have seen a range of 80 pips, so we are slower than usual, or slower as usual, smaller than as usual. Let's wait. Yeah, at the moment it's going as expected, or what I would like to see a little more down, maybe getting close to this daily pivot line here and maybe retesting the daily low. That would be cool, and then a turn. So then I have the idea that they have been accumulating some more shorts. That makes me then, or gives me an indication that we can be relatively sure without any unexpected news that we should go back to the round number, and that is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm scaling into a long, knowing that we are going down with the expectation that we should go up some more, but I'm not that predictive that I really place a bet on that. For example, setting a limit order here at the daily pivot line, going in with one standard lot and setting a take profit at the round number again. No, I have these ideas what might happen there, and I follow as long as my risk limit does allow me to follow, and as long as I see no contradiction in any way on any of the related inputs I'm using usually, or at least on the euro dollar itself, be it on the 1 minute. But the 1 minute candle, we have been piercing the level and then it was going up, but it's just the 1 minute, so it's not a really strong pre-indication. It may last only for another 2 or 5 minutes, but it's a sign of weakness. So the only thing we need to keep care or take care about is the move down something that we can identify as a manipulated, pushed move. Every single step down on the 1 minute or on the ticks feels it like they are doing something, boosh, then they are facing support and the price is going up some again. The up move usually is a little slower then, and then we see something else like boosh, bring it down, and then that is how they move the price. They invest some power, finally some money, to bring it down, and then there is a moment of hesitation and you see the price going up a little, and then you see the next boosh down. And if you see that, then you know they're at work. It's in the making. If I see the bush move, I will give you the information. So maybe my description is not too helpful, but having it on the chart may help some more then. So let's wait till we have the bush move. Sorry. And that's the reason why I'm in already now short, even expecting the down move. Of course, there's chance that we are not breaking this level significantly and we are going up immediately. So this time I'm in. The last up move I was not in for the last few pips. I missed it more or less. The DAX is okay. That's cool. Yeah, but having a look at the checking the time, 15 minutes left for this show. I'm not sure if we will have this upswing, if any, inside of the show. There's still the opportunity or the option that it might go down more or less in straight move, but with swings, so that I can re-average or turn or whatever. But for now I stick with that. Yesterday's New York and London high is roughly around, let's check, the 2840 level, so in this area, so could be that we are going down to that level. The Asian low yesterday was at 2820. The only thing I have to do or to take care for is that my exposure is small enough that I can stand a 100 pip move against me without losing too much money, without hitting the risk limit of 5%. Yeah. Nice idea, Rajit. The push button. I'm not sure. No. Oh, maybe this. Or this. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have to search the internet for the bush sound. So I have here, I have a little panel here with all the sounds on. Whatever I need to have some background sound, but maybe for this I don't have anything that is right for being the bush. I have to look something for something. But okay, back to trading. Sorry, a little distractive, but that's a danger in trading. If there's happening nothing on the screen, I'm happy that I can have this nonsense together with you. Usually, in the past, I was tending to set up some more trades, and of course, sometimes it is working very well for you if the move is going finally according to your idea. But in case it is going against you, you have set up a much too strong exposure, and yeah, it's painful. So we need an up push. Yeah, that's right. I will work on that. No, I have nothing like an up push. Let's check on the other side. I can help. No, I cannot bring it up. Something from the propeller heads. But then I'm once again with royalty infringements, copyright infringements. So I will not do that. 10 minutes. The hourly candle. According to the hourly, the down move is more likely at the moment. So I'm prepared to go down some more, and also the hourly could deliver finally something. The next hourly, of course, looking like that before we are going into that. So something I think is already clear to me, or it's very likely that I'm not able to cover this up move in the next 10 minutes, or it would be very surprising for me. Yeah, Mr. Market, Mr. or Mrs. Market. The London range. The London range so far is 15 pips. 15 pips. Boo. The average candle size is still close to 5 pips. Yeah, what should I say? We will have a New York session. I can say we will have a New York session. And I can invite you to have, if you have some, maybe you want to ask something. We have left 7 minutes and the market is not moving that strong, so please let me know any of your questions. Maybe I can grab up one of your questions sent by email for the mailbag for the New York session. Then I think I will stick with this idea and I will show you in New York if it has worked out or not, so that you can have a look at my trades and the idea of the major game plan. At the moment I'm it looks like we are going sideways for the next few hours. So the New York session is starting in 4 hours from now, so maybe the next 4 hours we are going sideways. There's only something that could deliver some volatility in the market in general, that is the news for cable coming up in 36 minutes, but usually it does not influence the euro dollar that much. Maybe we should have a look during the news on the euro GBP pair and try to derive something out of that pair, then some inside information for our euro dollar pair. Yeah, there's a lot of rhythm in the music in the background, but unfortunately there is not too much music in the market at the moment. Hey, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. A new face. A new face, a new name. Thanks for your comment. Yeah, you're welcome. So, yeah, let's have a look in New York session then. So, and please, there's an unwritten rule here. Everyone can ask everything as long as it is somehow related to trading, forex trading, psychology or mindset. Yeah, and I hope I'm able to deliver a more vital session then. Unfortunately, I'm not the owner of the market, so not every time the market is delivering something that we can use for educational reasons. So as I've said, roughly in 4 hours from now, the New York session, the opening of the New York session is going to start, so you're very welcome to join in. Two and a half minutes for this hourly candle. Let's have a look together at it. Yep. That is introducing a down move, I think. So I have to be careful with my long position and how to scale it in. But I've told you what my scenario is to see an finally a reversal, maybe here at this level. But it could be here, or it could be here, or depending on the momentum that we are gathering on the way down, maybe I quit the idea that it should go up again. I love to have this little mind work to keep my brain busy, but finally the market rules and the price action wins. So if I see something contradicting my idea, I have to follow. I'm here for making money. I'm not here for being right or drawing nice pieces of artwork or delivering the most beautiful idea of how to trade the markets. No, I want to see a number here a little bigger in the evening than in the morning. And I do all I can to avoid that this number is smaller than in the morning. But here, yeah, that's push action. You see it here on the let's zoom. That is real boosh. It's pushing down. You see it on the 1 minute, and you see it. There is some force at the moment. There is no breathtaking for the euro bulls. The dollar bulls are bringing it down, and they have still 30 seconds to go. So, but this could be the wick building, and based on the idea of the wick building, I've sent in the second level. you see the entry price has averaged down. So can you see that? No, you can't see. Not sure where to put my. So I've set a take profit on break even on this price. So in case this is the wick building, 9 more seconds to build a wick. In case I'm wrong, that's okay. I love to trade that small that you can try every single trading idea you have. So let's see. You see the break-even price and the take profit I've set. You see it also here on the 15-minute. It's below the moving average. So usually I love to have the break-even price below this 4-hour benchmark, because the probability that we will go back to it is relatively high. So for re-averaging, if you are able to stay inside your standard exposures and you keep the break-even price below this moving average and you're long, you should be fine finally, but it may take some time. We are not aware how many time it takes. So okay, friends, I'm closing out this session. Thanks for joining in, especially thanks to Bonjour. So I hope to see you back in New York session later, or maybe tomorrow morning London opening. So have some fun and stay nimble, and if you have some free time, check out the link I was giving to you from Mr. Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins. Yeah, not Robbie Williams. Tony Robbins. Okay. Yeah. Bye bye, friends. See you later. Thanks for joining in.